guys, welcome back to my channel. Now before you get into this video on the new Juvia'S eyeshadow palette, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see all my upcoming reviews, and I will assure you that there will be more Juvia'S reviews because they keep bringing these palettes out like hotcakes. I keep buying them and I keep reviewing them because I think that they were affordable. They are pigmented for the price, and I think that if you are an aspiring makeup artist or you want to grow your makeup collection, these are great palettes to start with. Whenever I review a Juvia'S eyeshadow palette, I always remark on the artwork. I think that their artwork is the best in the industry in my opinion. I just love it. It really gives me a lot of inspiration. The thing about this palette compared to the other ones, it is white, so it is more likely to get dirty and stained, but that doesn't really bother me. The white is holographic, so if you move it, it kind of changes different colors. As always, they have the name of the palette on top, which if you store your palettes like this, you can see the name, makes it really convenient. In this eyeshadow palette, there are 9 eyeshadows, and this currently retails for $22.50. Not bad for an eyeshadow palette. The pans are giganto. But let me just run down my thoughts on this palette. Honestly, when I saw the palette, I was like, meh. And not because the colors aren't stunning, it's that these colors don't speak to my profile personally. I'm not really a big person on pinks and purples or greens. This is the palette that I have on my eyes. I will tell you, when I first started the look, I was really going for the pink and the purple, and then I was like, So I put a little bit of this brown, and I'm like, okay, this is more me. I also use Macaroons, which is this green color, on my waterline. Out of all the colors in the palette, Macaroons was the color that stood out to me the most. Because I think it is a stunning green. I don't mind. Like, I love it. I definitely have more looks in mind with this green. Puffs right here and Tarts, they're a little too similar for my taste. Puffs is a lot more pinker in color, while Tarte is a lot more iridescent. They aren't that different when you put them on your lids. Now this one is Puffs and this one is Tarte. As you can see, like, Tarte is a lot more sheer. So as you can see, like, they're not exactly alike, but for me they're a little too similar. They run a little too pink that I'm just like, I feel like you could have pulled in another color to the palette that really would have made this palette stand out. Overall, I really do enjoy this palette. You get your basic neutral transitions. I used Berry Mousse, which is this color right here. It's just your perfect transition. Well, for my skin tone, it's a really nice transition color. I also use Crepes, which is a nice, like, burnt orange brown. Really beautiful. I use Custard in as a transition as well. I also have Cream. I have Macaroons on my waterline, and on my lids I have Puffs and Tarts. And I basically use every color in this palette but Mont Blanc. Also, all the names are in French with this one, which is very interesting. Overall, I think that the palette's stunning. If you own other Juvia'S palettes, I don't really know if you need this palette. So right now I'm going to show you a comparison of this palette next to all the other Juvia'S eyeshadow palettes, including the blush palettes. While I don't think all the shades in this palette can be found in the other ones, I do think that the shades are similar. It really depends on your personal preference when it comes to shades, the undertones that you like, if you like it cool, if you like more cool tone colors or more warm tone colors, if you want palettes that have more neutrals than colors, if you want more colors than neutrals. It really is up to your preference when it comes to these palettes. For me, the standout, as I said, is that green color, Macaroons. I don't think that any of the other greens that I've seen in the other palettes have stood out to me as much as this one. But you know, honestly guys, it really is up to you and your personal preference when it comes to palettes. I will leave a link down below if you are interested in purchasing this palette. I think it would make a really great Christmas gift for somebody who's interested in makeup or wanting to experiment with colors or experiment with more eyeshadow palettes, but that can't really afford the 54 Urban Decay Naked palettes, the 65 Huda Beauty palettes. I think that these palettes are just as great, if not even better than those, and you really cannot beat it. But yeah guys, that's my short opinion on this palette. I am never disappointed with Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes with the blendability, the pigmentation, nothing like that. The mattes are very creamy. They don't go on patchy when you put them on the eyelid. The shimmers and the metallic colors are bright and pigmented, and one swipe is all you need. You don't even need Fix Plus. I really do love Juvia's Place. That's why I have all their palettes, and they will continue to get my money. But yeah guys, leave a comment down below and let me know if you're interested in getting this palette. If you guys love Juvia's Place videos, please give this a thumbs up. It would really help me. As I said earlier in the video, don't forget to subscribe. And when you do, tell your friends so that they can tell their friends and 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 their friends, so that we can all be part of this great big familia. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. I will leave those handles down below. I love talking to you guys. I love exploring. I love seeing your makeup creations. As always guys, I hope you truly enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!